Hey everyone, David Chen. I just watched Kraven the Hunter. It's my last movie that I'm going to be seeing in a theater in 2024. I'm going to talk about what I thought about it. Kraven the Hunter is the last of Sony's long line of movies set in the Spider-Man universe that don't have Spider-Man. No one really asked for these, but some of them made a lot of money, so Sony kept making them. In this movie, Aaron Taylor Johnson plays Kraven, who's the main character of the film. And that's one of the things that's so weird about these films is, obviously, a lot of these characters in the Spider-Man universe are villains, but you can't necessarily have villains be the hero of the story, so all these movies try to make those characters into basically the good guy. This movie is not very good, and the biggest problem is the titular character, Kraven. Aaron Taylor Johnson is a fine actor, but the problem is this character, Kraven, has virtually no distinguishing characteristics to speak of other than he is super jacked and has really good abs. Like, there's just nothing there on the page in the script to bring this character to life, and Aaron Taylor Johnson is doing his best, but man, he is struggling to make this character memorable in any way whatsoever. Beyond that, the action is okay. Some of the scenes are actually really cool, but some of the big moments rely too heavily on only okay VFX, and particularly towards the end of the film, and that's a big problem. Now, despite all that, this movie's cast is ridiculous. You have multiple Academy Award-winning actors in this movie: Russell Crowe, Ariana DeBose, and the thing is, when you have that much talent in a movie, even if the movie itself is really bad, occasionally you're gonna have some good, fun moments. And that's true of Kraven the Hunter as well. One of the things that really surprised me about this film is the stakes are really, really small. Like, I don't necessarily need the stakes to be world-ending in a movie, but like, this is like an intra-family dispute that's going on in this movie. And the problem is, it was just really, really hard to care because none of the characters is very memorable. Which is a shame, because one of the big problems that this movie has is it like introduces characters at an astonishing rate. Like, every 10 minutes there's like a new character, a new villain, a new henchperson. And like with many of these movies, it tries to do a little bit too much. That's the thing I really don't like about these Sony Spider-Verse films. They all feel edited to within an inch of their lives. Like in a typical action movie, there's like a build, there's a cadence. You know, there's a rise and fall that you normally would want to have when you're filming a film. And what these Sony Spider-Man movies do is they edit out all of the fat. They edit out all the interstitial moments, all the moments between the big moments. So what ends up happening is these films just feel like trailers for the movies that they actually are, you know? It feels like you're watching this highlight reel as opposed to like a really thoughtfully well put together sequence. And that's true of basically all these movies, like all the Venoms, Madam Web, et cetera, et cetera. So at the end of the day, is this movie terrible? I mean, it's pretty bad, it's not very memorable, but I will say this: Aaron Taylor Johnson's body looks really good. And if you want to see that on screen, you're not going to be disappointed. All right, that's going to do it for me today. I'm David Chen. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.